Lisa Riley's preparing herself for Panto and waving at cameras and things as well.
I like it. They've got lots of them as well.
Lisa, I mean, how many years have you been doing Panto now? Surely too many for your tender years.
Oh, with no Botox, I can say. This is my 17th. Yes, and still no Botox. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I wouldn't know Christmas without it. People say to me, just have 1 year off. And then I think about it and then I go, why? I love it. I genuinely love it. It's the one time a year where the kids can jump into the storybook and they can be involved and they love being involved. And the more they do, and we see that, it's like such an adrenaline boost for us. I literally couldn't think of a Christmas when I wouldn't do Panto. I'll be sitting there now and I'm like 90 going, oh yes, it's behind you. And it's like, what is my walking stick? Yeah, still got it.
Plenty of time to go before you even think about getting there, and probably plenty of Pantos in between.
Yes.
And what's the bit about Panto that makes it most magic, though, apart from avoiding the family at Christmas?
No, not that. No, it is the interaction, because I'm a real stickler for that. Like, like the kids with the tablet and just like it's quite soulless, whereas I want them to be involved. It's like when I go home and my nephews, I'm like, right, put your iPad down now, put it down, please. I don't want that. I want us all to be involved, and Panto lets that happen, especially when we have the shows like where, it's just a sea of kids and the whole school, and it's like you're allowed to make as much noise as you like. It's great for them. Yeah, it's great. And the families love it as well, because there's all the innuendos, the double entendres and stuff for the adults, and we love it when the adults get it, because it's there for them. So, and the slapstick, which obviously everyone enjoys. So there's something for everybody.
And you have a magical role this year.
Yes, I'm always magical. I played baddie once and I loved it, and then I was like, why they won't let me ever play baddie ever?
Because you're too nice.
Probably, yeah, I think so. But it's like, as an actor, you can do it as well. But yeah, I'm the slave. I've played this part once before. I've done Aladdin now. This is my 5th one. Yeah, I played the Empress of China twice. And I played the slave once, so I'm back playing the slave again. Yeah. And today I got to hold a snake, and I was like Brittany. It was amazing.
And that'd be interesting if that features in more of the show. But you now want a pet snake? Is that the way it works?
I want a snake. I want a live snake every show. Yeah, they'll probably get me like one from like Toys R Us. Yeah, but now I've got a real one. I felt more like a slave.
You played the part.
Good, yeah.
And when you're preparing yourself mentally for this, it's just a major adrenaline rush. Somewhat different to doing loose swimming, possibly?
Completely different to loose swimming, yeah. I'd be like saying, come on, Nadia, hurry up, we're going live. No, my timekeeping on Panto is so much better than it is on loose swimming. I find myself going, it's 22 minutes past 12, and I'm not even downstairs, and I've still got to go to the loo, With Panto, I think it's really weird because it's so to the minute where we're getting our dressing room calls, like this is your 15-minute call, your 30-minute call, 5-minute. So I know where I'm up to. I need that speaking clock. On loose swimming, that's what I need. Then I'll be more on time. I'm not dashing.
I'll tell you though, that the rest of the gang will cover for you if you are off somewhere. It doesn't happen. If you're the slave of the ring, you've got to pop up at the right time.
Exactly. And I know that Colleen will speak for me. If I just have to go to the toilet.
As long as it's all lavatorial, that's what counts.
Exactly.
But I mean, that helps with the part of the humour of Christmas as well, and the Panto fun that you're going to have. And as you said, you've got some interesting innuendo in there, and it must be quite good fun with it hasn't quite gone to plan, and the ad-libs that do sneak in. Now, I do realise that sometimes in Panto the ad-libs are scripted, but yes. I can imagine you're a nightmare for the real thing.
Yeah, I am, because I think it's like anything. I'll go back to loose swimming. Whatever's in the papers that day, we're going to talk about. And if it's funny, then let's share it with the audience, because we're all singing from the same hymn sheet, If something like the Spice Girls decide to break up again for the 90th time, then of course, we're going to make a gag about the Spice Girls. And that's nice, and that keeps the energy for us in the air as well. Remember, we're doing 2 shows a day every day. So if, yes, I tend to deviate from the script a little bit. I always bring it back. But I think it's nice for the cast as well, because the more fun we're having, and every Panto I've ever been in, I pride myself on a really good camaraderie, because I think that's really important, because the more fun we're having off stage, the more fun we'll bring to the stage as a group. And I love that, because you can always tell, like when I go and watch musicals and stuff like that, you can see, this cast really get on with each other, and I like that.
It's all good. I know Joe McElder's sort of lurking in the room next to us.
Yes. I feel like we're like in an operating theatre. Like I'm having one operation in here and he's in the other. Yeah, in a sterile area.
Just the other side of that screen over there. We're not sure whether they can hear us, but talking about him, you two started tweeting at each other as soon as you knew you were in the show together.
I know, it was great. Well, that's what happens because obviously sometimes it can be like as early as February that we know where we're going. I mean, this year I knew I was coming here before I'd finished Bradford, you know. So yeah, you kind of get excited that you go, right, it's on the map, we're allowed to talk about it. It was like the other week, someone said to me, right, you mustn't say anything that we're doing a routine from Strictly in the panel. And then I get here yesterday and they're like, you can tell people now. So it's like, yes, I'm allowed to share the secret. So that's what it was like when we got announced that we were appearing together, because obviously I'd done Bradford last year. Jodie did it the year before, and everyone was like, oh my God, you're going to love him, you're going to absolutely adore him. And it's true, it's great. And I know full well we're going to have a brilliant time.
Well, it will be a brilliant panto. It's Aladdin at the Grand Theatre, December through to January. 01902 429212 is the... You wave.
You keep waving.
01902 429212 is the box office number, or grandtheatre.co.uk if you want to get your tickets online. So thank you for that. That's good.
I know.
And every time I'm reading a phone number or web address, I need you to do that now, okay?
I can be like your Debbie McGee.
That'd be fantastic.
Everywhere you go.
Lisa, thank you.
Thank you so much.